Did Walt Disney really create a rule saying that any cast member will get you water?
Walt Disney himself made it a rule that if you need water or in a situation where you need some water, you can get some water. Any cast member will go get you water. He made that a thing from the opening day of Disneyland in the 1950s. Ask a cast member. They will get you water. Go to a quick service location. They will get you water. That is a rule in the parks. I'm an ex-cast member. I know that for a fact.
Hi, I'm StHooch. I'm a former Walt Disney World and Disneyland Paris cast member. I like to share tips and tricks, tell about some of my old stories working for the Walt Disney Company. And also when I hear information online that kind of makes me go, I like to address that. Terry, I'm sure you're a fantastic person, but let's rewind for just a moment and let's see what's going on. In my 12 years with the Walt Disney Company and beyond, I never, ever, ever heard that Walt Disney made a rule saying that to give every guest water. Now that doesn't mean it didn't happen, okay? But I don't know. I just find that strange that should be a rule that's unsaid to give people water. So I don't know if that's true that Walt Disney really made a rule. Like I said, I've never heard of that anywhere in any of my training. Now, the statement about you can ask any cast member for water and they will go get it for you is not accurate. That's not accurate. Maybe I misunderstood what she said. I don't know. I don't think so because she repeated it a few times. And I don't... Guys, just because you ask a cast member, they're not going to drop what they're doing and go get you water, okay? What they will do is they will direct you where you can get water. If you're in a queue and you desperately need water, they will show you where the closest water fountain or place to purchase a bottle of water or something to that effect. A quick service restaurant or a restaurant, whatever. If you're to the point where you're like on the ground, yes, in case of emergencies, cast members, I myself, when I worked at Splash Mountain, would run to the closest Coke food snack cart and just say, I need 2 bottles of water. And the cast member would give it to me, and then I would run back to the guest that needed the water. But if you're at that point, you're not walking around looking and asking for water. You're depending on a cast member. And in that case, a cast member will get you water as quickly as possible. So when you're going through the parks, if you see a custodial cast member and you say, can you get me a cup of water? They'll probably look at you like you're crazy, and they'll go, well, you can go right there. They sell bottled water. There's a water fountain right over there by the restrooms, or you can go inside Columbia Harbor House or whatever, just whatever. That was just an example, but they will tell you where you can get water. If it's a dire emergency, then they will go get you a bottle of water. And then just saying, if you have heat exhaustion, at that point, if you're on the ground, they're probably going to call 911 or an alpha unit is what they're referred to, because you're not going to make it all the way to first aid, which is at the front of the park in the Magic Kingdom. And it's pretty much at the front of the park in most of the parks. Animal Kingdom, it's kind of in the middle. So you're not going to make it to first aid. If you are that dehydrated, they're probably going to call an ambulance. So, but let me know what you think in the comments below, your experiences with needing water in the Disney parks or even Universal parks. And if you enjoy this type of content, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, hooch on.